Welcome to EA Sports live coverage of this friendly. Today it's Chelsea against Lille. So without further ado, let's go to West London and Stamford Bridge. Here's your commentary team, Martin Tyler and Alan Smith.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, as always, Alan Smith.
Thank you, Martin. Looking forward to this one. Should be a good game.
What about this Chelsea team, Alan?
Well, this is a talented outfit, no doubt about it. Possible champions this season in my book, and a chance here for them to get into the swing of it in terms of the tactics and the shape. Interesting it'll be today.
His last season in the game, possibly.
And once your reactions slow down, I mean, it's such an integral part of the position, and he feels maybe that he's not what he was.
Referee today, Pedro Ortegilla. Chelsea, we're underway. Conte, in quickly. Josh McEachran. He's found his teammate. With a chance. Oh, well done, the goal. And he strikes a goal. That is a fantastic goal. Fantastic goal, this one.
Well, the defenders just stood rooted to the spot on the edge of the box, and what a poor one to concede.
Coming up, another look at it, Alan. That will show us something. And the score is 1-0. That's gone back to him. Martin. Conte. Defenders come in well here, timed his approach and got the ball. Simon Kier, Marco Basha, and in the news because speculation about him finishing his career.
Only he knows when it's right. He might be feeling his body. But, you know, you need to think long and hard before making such a big decision.
Romelu Lukaku. He's in here. Got to be. And the goalkeeper can almost drop his cap on it, so to speak, because it's such a dribbler of a shot from his weaker foot.
Yeah, and you do wonder sometimes. They have all week to practice, and he should be able to do better, even though it is his weaker side.
That's very well read, and that's a very good interception. Slipped his man. No problem at all. That's a serious situation, and on he goes. Possibilities, it's in! Brilliant header! He'll be thanking the supplier here because he put it right on the money for him to meet it with his head.
Yeah, maybe a dying art in some respects, heading the ball, but this lad hasn't forgot it. I gave the keeper no chance, Martin, did he? And look at the neck power, the muscles he put into that, really connected with it firmly.
Now it's 2-0. Salaman Kalou, excellent defensive tackle. Patrick Van Aanholt. Into the face of the opposition. Got the ball back through a very good interception. Conte. Now, what is the referee going to do here? sliding in and taking his part in the game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he's dived in. It's a reckless one.
Conte. Out for a throw and over the touchline. You want to try and get control in midfield, and they've got the ball. Patrick Van Aanholt. And it's going to be a goal kick. Talking about hanging up his boots. What's your take on that, Alan?
Well, I mean, he's had some poor periods, but, you know, I still think he's got something to offer this team. You're a long time retired, and he needs to think carefully.
He committed himself here. There wasn't much cover, but he got the ball, the defender, in the wide position. Here it is now with Lille. Here could it be? And this is a goal! He saw where the goalkeeper was and just placed it into that bottom corner.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he wanted to do there, Martin, and he did it so well. Well, it was a marvellous finish, Martin. He's in the right place at the right time there. Wonderful goal.
And the scoreline is 2-1. Patrick Van Aanholt. It's an exhibition here with such great passing. Crosses in. Oh, well, it wasn't such a good cross after all. I don't like to use the word panic, but I think it's appropriate here. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Well, Chelsea do hold the lead, but with half-time beckoning, we'll see whether they can get there with that lead still intact and indeed see it out for the rest of the game. And he's got the ball well to set his team on the front foot by intercepting. Into the attacking third. Positional play of this player is really good. Well, he's won it back. That's a really good tackle. Romelu Lukaku. Now Lukaku. They're going to start from the back because it's a back pass to the keeper. Martin. Too eager, too early offside. Josh McEachran, 2 minutes of added time. That's what it says on the board. Luis. Well, the referee has blown for half-time here with 2-1 the score. More possession, more shots, more goals, going well.
Yeah, they're totally in charge at the moment. A little bit more work to do, but they look confident down there.
So we reach half-time. 2-1 the score, with Chelsea leading. Let's take a look at the highlights from that first half, and then we'll get straight back to the commentators for the rest of the contest.
And this is the start of the second half. Can he turn away from the challenge here? Could have got hurt in that incident, but he jumped out of the way of the sliding tackle. You can understand his eagerness to try and get in. They're holding a high line, but he's offside. see a situation, and on he goes. Surely! Here's the chance, and he's put it into the bottom corner. And that's a 2 for him now in the game. And goodness me, he really is on top of his form and on top of the opposition.
We've got to hand it to this boy. He has got that instinct for knowing exactly where to position himself in the box.
And the scoreline is 3-1. Well, they've been thwarted here. That's a sign of better things to come. They've got the ball back through a very good interception. Top-class goalkeeping against a top-class forward, in truth. He's come out on top.
Well, he's one of the best in these one-on-one situations, and once again he proves his worth.
And as the centre came in, the defender was well played. He's gone for goal. Well held by the goalkeeper. Well, here comes a substitution for the away team. One back with a meaty tackle. Here's Mavuba. Antonio Mavuba. Well, that looked promising, but he's been stopped. Romelu Lukaku. Slipped past his man now. Lille have possession here. Frank Beria. Rio Antonio Mavuba. Nolan Roux. It was a good idea to try and use the width on the pitch, but it's gone out for a throw. They decided to make a change, and being behind, you can understand that. Josh McEachran. Great chance. Oh, and he's put it away. That's a great moment for them, because that probably has decided the game.
I think so. Totally in charge. They can almost relax now. I don't think it was a miss kick. I don't think he tended to go quite as close to the crossbar as he did, but he's got his goal. That's what matters.
3 changes, all at the same time. It's quite a drastic decision from the manager. And the goals are tumbling out of this match. 4-1. To Kalou. Romelu Lukaku. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. And the referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant. Josh McEachran. And arriving to help him is a player on the left. There's a chance! Possession of the ball for Kakuta. Not easy. Marco Basha. Well, there's room for the player here. Hits it. A goal. Right into the corner by the post. It's a good moment in the match for this team now. They'll think probably that this has won the game by increasing their lead now.
Well, they don't need to switch off, but, you know, they're very nearly home, aren't they, with the form that they've shown. I think the keeper's hoping the post was going to come to his rescue, but he didn't quite, did it?
And the score now is 5-1. Well, we wondered whether it would be more competitive, but in truth, I think we both suspected that it would go this way, Alan.
Well, there is a golfing class between these two sides, and that golf is shown out there on the pitch. There's been some good football played by the stronger team.
7 minutes to go. Manager thinking for the away side, time for a change. Manager's going to bring on a fresh player now. Salaman Kalou. Well, they have played in a controlled way, Chelsea, winning at half-time, and they still have the lead. And back it goes to the keeper. Well, they've won it back from the other team's throw. And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. Wasn't very confident defending, but it's done the job. Martin. And the final whistle has gone, and Chelsea have the victory here. As a match, it was rather one-sided, wasn't it? Because of the capacity of one team to dominate the football.
Well, it was a football lesson. It was pretty humiliating for the inferior team. They just didn't get into it.
Well, there was only one team in that game, and the home fans will be going home delighted with their big win. I leave you the full match highlights, and until next time, I've been Jeff Stelling. See you soon.